Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine. It's early-ish on Sunday morning, which is why I've got a croaky voice, and I'm just going to show you what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So we're having this saffron chicken out of Jamie Oliver Cook's Italy book, and I'm just getting ahead. What I need to do is marinate this chicken. So I've put it in a big freezer bag ready to go. A good pinch of saffron, and look at the lovely colour. It says to cover it with a splash of boiling water from the kettle, and look at that gorgeous colour that's coming out. I've got 200 millilitres of masala, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of oil and put it all in this bag and smoosh it up. I'll show you that when I've done that. So everything is in my bag now, and I've got to give this a good smoosh. A good tip for when you're pouring things into bags like this for marinating is to stand it in something so that it doesn't fall over. So I'm just going to smoosh it all together and put it in the fridge, get all the air out of the bag, put it in the fridge for at least 8 hours. I should have done this overnight really, and occasionally I'll turn it so that all the juices go everywhere all over the chicken, and I'll come back to you when it's exciting times. So it is 6:10 and I'm just about to put the finishing touches to dinner. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've taken my chicken out of the fridge just to come up to room temperature a bit, left it in its marinade. I am going to prepare my potatoes. Now, because we're having an Italian meal, I am doing my Italian inspired potatoes that Nigella does, and I've already just scrubbed my potatoes and chopped them roughly, and into this roasting tin I am putting the juice of a lemon. My hands are clean, but they may be stained with distress oxide because I've been doing a lot of blending today. So there goes the juice of a lemon. I have got more if I think I might need it later. Just going to wipe my hands on a clean cloth I've got here, and then I'm going to put in a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. I hope I'm in shot for you because I can't see what I'm doing. And I'm also going to add a little bit of butter, diced. Just wipe my knife on this kitchen roll I've got here that's clean, and just cut off, I suppose it's about 25 grams or thereabouts. I'm just going to cut this into little dice roughly. You don't have to be too particular about it. And just dot this randomly over the potatoes. And the mixture of the butter and the oil, it's not healthy, I'm not pretending this is healthy, but it does give a really nice taste to the potatoes, and they absorb the lemon juice, which kind of gives a kind of caramelized Ujima flip. Now I've got slightly greasy fingers. I'm just going to wipe them on this kitchen towel that I will throw away in a minute, and I'm going to season well. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper. Give that a little stir around so that all the potatoes are covered in oil. And I'm going to pop them in my oven in a minute. My oven is heated to about 180 degrees. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. I kept my chicken in the bag, in this pot, in the fridge, and I'm glad I did, because it appears that there is a small hole in the bag and I've lost some of my marinade. I'll show you in a minute. Obviously I'm not going to be reusing this bag, so I just cut the top off. What I need to do is get this chicken out. Again, I have got clean hands, I've just washed them. And I'm just going to rub this saffron over the chicken. Now, I've never done this before. This is the underside of the chicken, and it says to cut using a sharp knife along the backbone. I'm probably out of shot and you can't see. Let's give it a go. Okay, I've made a cut and I should just be able to tear it open now. There we go. Just going to use my scissors to cut that. And I guess it's kind of like spatchcocking it, so it will need a little bit less time to cook. And then it says to put it in your dish along with the marinade, skin side up. So I'm just, again, and I've got some kitchen towel here. I'm just going to momentarily wipe my hands on before I wash them. And move my chopping board out of the way. But this in the bag needs to go in the roasting tin. So we've got all our marsala marinade juices in there, and that's going to be going in the bin. So I'm just going to pause you a minute. So here is what was left in the bowl. So you can see there was clearly a leak in that bag. Not very impressive. Here is our chicken in its roasting tin. Now there is a tablespoon of oil in this marinade, so I'm not going to add any more fat. I am going to put some salt and pepper on the skin, however. And here are our potatoes ready to go into the oven. They're going to go into the oven for 40 minutes, and then we've got another stage to do. The chicken's had 40 minutes and it looks burnt. I think that's the marsala on the skin there. What I've got to do now is take 2 tablespoons of these juices and put it into my food processor. In here I have got 100 grams of blanched almonds, 3 cloves of garlic. It says 2, but mine were very small, so you can see those there. And then it says 100 grams of stale rustic bread. Well, I haven't got any rustic bread. I've just got ordinary white sliced, which is probably a bit fresher than it needs to be. But I'm going to tear this up, put it in here with 2 tablespoons of these juices, whiz it up to a crumb. I'll come back to you when I've done that. Here is the crumb mixture, and we've now got to somehow pat it on here, but I don't think it's going to stay. I'm going to spoon a little bit of the juice over the chicken, I think, in the hope that the fat will act as a kind of glue. Wish me luck. So I think my bread could have been staler. I could have blitzed this up finer. I've got some mixture left. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. And then alongside this, this is going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. I've got some of those tomatoes that I showed in my Waitrose haul, just with a tablespoon of oil, lots of salt and pepper, and some fresh oregano. Those are going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm going to baste my potatoes as well. So the chicken has had its extra 20 minutes and it looks okay. I'm going to leave it to rest for a little bit before I carve it and pop it on this plate. I've turned the oven off but left the tomatoes and potatoes in there to keep warm. The tomatoes look really nice and juicy. Meat is carved. The stuffing fell off, which will, well, not stuffing, the coating fell off, which will please Ella. There is the coating which Mr. Paper&Twine and I shall have. That is what is left of the chicken. Here are our potatoes. Here are our tomatoes, which look gorgeous. And we've got a green salad. I'll come back and tell you the verdict later. So we've got some empty plates and I've got lots of clearing up to do. Verdict, would I do it again? Possibly. I'd do it with the bigger chicken next time because I only bought a medium chicken. I would use older, staler bread for the breadcrumbs and pulse the crumbs up smaller. And it tasted really nice. You could get a sweetness from the masala, and Mr. Paper&Twine said it was very succulent. So yeah, maybe a 6.5 out of 10. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Bye now.